Hello Mech Warriors and welcome to the next episode of the Build of the Week. Today we are playing a medium brawling mech, namely the Centurion CN9-D. This is a very overlooked but still amazing medium mech. It has an insane quirk on the autocannon, or at the main weapon at all. And this time we are playing the CN9-D variant, which has, an LB10. And as some of you might know, I really like the LB10. So let's have a look at the loadout and then I will talk about what this mech will do on the battlefield. Okay, let's first have a look at the main weapon. I've one single LB10 here. That may sound not that much, but look at all these numbers. We've got a ballistic velocity of plus 20%, we've got a ballistic cooldown of plus 30%, an LB10 spread, or LBX spread, of minus 10%, and the LB10 cooldown on plus 10%. So with a plus 12% module and the fast firing skill, it comes to a nice cooldown of 62% bonus. Imagine that. It's basically like having two of them fired in chain fire. So this weapon is firing very, very fast. So don't underestimate a single weapon if it has a big quirk on it. The next weapons are two SRM4s and two medium lasers, which are fired when we are at close range. So this is kind of, a backup weapon build, and that's nothing special. We've got an XL engine 300 here, and 3 tons of ammo for the LB10 and 1.5 tons of ammo for the SRM4s. So some of you might notice that I've got 13 slots left here, and I am quite obviously missing the option of going for ferrofibers. So if I took out this half ton of ammunition here, then I could go for ferrofibers, and I've got 1.6 tons of weight left, which I could use. On the other hand, I really value the more ammo, so I don't need a bigger engine here. The 104 kph are quite enough. And I don't know what to put in this build otherwise. So I don't need any heat sinks, I don't need medium pulse laser upgrades, so it's kind of a tough call to make. And I played some games in different combinations and I found myself more comfortable with half a ton more ammo. Another thing you could do is you could just reduce some armor here, maybe on the legs. Go to maybe 42 on each leg and 10 on the head, and then you have the space for a full ton of ammunition. But again, I fiddled around a lot with this mech, and I came up with this build, and this worked perfectly for my playstyle. So if you want to change it, feel free. But this is the build I'm showing you today, and these are little tweaks, so the basic playstyle won't change that much. Okay, let's have a quick look at the modules before we begin. So, since this is a medium brawling mech, I took in every cooldown module I could possibly find. I got the LB10 cooldown module for my main weapon, I've got the SRM4 cooldown module and the medium laser cooldown module. For defensive purposes, I got the radar deprivation. It's pretty much an auto-include in every mech now. And for the consumables, I went for an UAV and an artillery strike. Why no cool shots? Because this mech tends to be pretty cool. You get it? It's cool. Never mind. So the heat management is on 1.35 and it's quite decent, and I don't need any extra cooling here. And that's it for the build. Quick side note, I got 3 games today for you because I had a blast with this. It's so fun to play, and whoever enjoyed my AC2 Dakar build will enjoy this one too, I promise you. This is a fast-firing ballistic build with a medium mech, and come on, I stop talking now, at least in this section, and we go directly to the games. It's time to hit the battlefield. Okay, first game of the day. We are playing the Mining Collective and we are playing Skirmish. And what are we going to do with this mech? This is a short to mid-range brawler, and we can play him very aggressively. We've got the fast-firing LB10 and the 2 SRM4s as backup. So let's quickly go and kill the Shadow Cat, and then we go to the main force and support here. And as you can see, the mech is very fast and very agile. It runs 104 kph, and we can easily keep up with that Shadow Cat and just hunt it down. It's a pretty good light, or maybe a medium hunter. So it's perfectly for hunting down snipers or backstabbers, and just protect your team. And that's, by the way, a thing you should do. Stay with your team, because most players, they just ignore Centurions, because they underestimate them. The Centurion is so out of meta, and yeah, it was one of the first released mechs, and nobody plays him anymore. I don't know why. It has so good quirks and is such an agile and yeah, sturdy, actually. It's a sturdy mech, and you can make a lot happen with him. So for now we try to stay in cover and not blocking our teammates here. Yeah, we want to amplify the damage, and I see that this Battle Master, he is trying to get into a good firing position. Yeah, he's obviously taking that spot. So I'm going around the building just to give him some fire support. And we've got a good target in close range. That is, by the way, a very, very good position here. We can fire our SRMs and the medium lasers on top of our LB10. So now that we are hot, we're going back again, just to cool down a bit. Try not to block him. Get out. Yeah. And keep the damage going on a very suicidal assault mech here. By the way, you can sustain the fire of your LB10. However, if you are going for more Dakar with the SRMs and the medium lasers, then you run hot very fast. So let's quickly dodge that here. There are two enemies, and that's just too much for my little Centurion here. And this is, by the way, why I like this build. The LB10 fires so fast that you basically have two of them firing in chain fire. Okay, I knew that the crab was there, and I got a nice kill on him. Very good. Yeah, he was already centered, and now it's 8 versus 4, and I really wanted to go in now. So there's the Marauder, and I got a nice kill on him. Just push past that Victor here, so that I'm in his back and he has to face my whole team. Okay, let's quickly hide, and then back in again. Backstab him, and he's also down. Very good job, team. Okay, only 2 enemies left. It seems that there is another Shadow Cat and a pretty baby. So I'm caught now, and that's why I decide to not face him directly, but going in his back. Okay, the Shadow Cat goes that path. I'm in the back now. Yeah, that's it. It's the last enemy. Just get some shots in. LB10, of course, is great for moving targets because the damage spreads a bit. And yeah, he has no way to run. Poor little Shadow Cat. And I also got that kill. Very nice. I think I got a bit of team damage in. But yeah, it was over anyway. Let's see how much damage we dealt. Yeah, that was a pretty nice game. And I dealt 677 damage, got 3 killing blows, 5 assists and 7 destroyed components. And I even got top damage score with the Centurion. So let's quickly jump into the next game and see how this will go down. Target acquired. Alright, we are playing Grim Plexus and Skirmish again, and most of the enemy is sitting in Fox 6 in the canyon here. So I feel that I'm not safe here, so I'm trying to get into their backs again. Yeah, I don't want to face them face to face. Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway, we're trying to go around here. We're pretty much safe, I think, because again the main force is sitting here in the canyon, and I totally missed to drop an airstrike or an artillery strike. I easily could have done that, but it seems that someone else took the place. So it seems that the enemy has turned around, and yeah, for me it is time to switch the flank again then. I don't want to face any big brawler face to face. That's yeah, pretty much the death of this little fella here. It has its shield arm, but once it is gone, you are pretty much done. Yeah, good thing is we already got 2 kills on them. So let's try to get in some damage as well. But I have to be careful. For now I'm just peeking because the main brawl didn't start yet. With this mech you really want to be insignificant and you want to be in second line, or if you are on the front line, make sure that you have some buddies with you, which are the bigger threat to the enemy. So this one is working out pretty well so far, and now that I've got some movement within my team, I can try to, yeah, get a bit to the front. So it is 4 and 2 now, and it's time to wreck some mechs now. So this Hunchback already took some good damage from me, and yeah, I even got the kill on him. It was nice. A very small problem with this build is the different missile and LB10 and medium laser velocity. So we have 3 different kinds of weapon and each has its separate firing angle. So this is obviously not an Alpha Strike build. Yeah, you need to be aware when to fire which weapon at which angle to deliver your maximum damage output. Yeah, try this and practice it. Apart from that, that's totally a fun build. You can just go in and wreck some mechs with your LB10, and when you're close enough, just, yeah, get some mediums and SRMs in. And once your target is down, you just move on to the next one. The best thing about it is that you can easily sustain a brawl. The LB10 doesn't generate that much heat, and yeah, once you run hot, as I'm doing now, just stop firing the mediums and the SRMs and keep the LB10 going. It's still a fast firing 10 damage to the face that you can sustain till your ammo runs out. And once you get cool again, yeah, just start firing the mediums and the SRMs again. Got a good kill on the Marauder. No, actually it wasn't me, but someone else. And we have only one enemy left, it's a Jenna. Yeah, got a nice shot to the face and got the kill.
Good job, guys.
And yeah, it was a good game, everyone. There was a good amount of confusion amongst the enemy ranks, and we used it to our advantage. So let's see how much damage we dealt this time. End screen. Yeah, 455, 3 kills, 8 assists, and 4 components destroyed. By the way, if you are wondering why I always state that I destroyed so many components, for me it is a very strategic asset here. And if I manage to destroy one, I did a very valuable job to the team. So, this time, yeah, we are in the upper middle of the damage score. And as I promised you, we've got another game today, and we will quickly jump into the next one and see how this will go down. So it is Grim Plexus again, and Skirmish again. Obviously this is a Skirmish build, I think. Yeah, at least it performs here very well. What's the plan? Stay in second line, support the team, and then later we go in and wreak havoc. Yeah, this build, you know it now, you can be pretty aggressive when you have some confusion in the enemy ranks, as I stated before. And yeah, now that you know the playstyle, I will just comment the game. And the Stormcrow here, I don't know what he was thinking. He went to the open, got some good shots in, and yeah, he's pretty much dead. Okay, main force, it seems that it's sitting in Fox 7. So going in there is not a good option because there are so many LRMs flying. Let's try to get into their flanks maybe. Yeah, there's a sniper over there. He has some ballistics, I think. Yeah, maybe UAC-5s. So this Battlemaster here, it's pushing. So let's go with him and then maybe we can quickly take him out and then go in the backs of them. Oh, okay, we found an even Jaguar. So let's give him our LB10 from close range. Yeah, that's dealing a lot of damage. The SRM4 and the medium laser too. And I got a little bit overcommitted on the side torso. Luckily, I got also some damage on the center torso and got the kill. I like that fight very much. I got a solo kill, I run hot, but I didn't overheat. Yeah, and I got a heavy out of the game. So now we have a good battlefield advantage. It's 3 versus 1 on kills. And I was trying to peek a bit to distract their main force from our main force. Yeah, problem is they've got a lot of missiles and I'm taking a lot of damage here. I just forgot to twist my torso away. And yeah, there's another Centurion. It's the laser variant. And obviously he has 4 mediums and also LRMs. So maybe we can find them later on the battlefield. But for now we get back to the peeking plan. Yeah, I have to play it a bit more safe now. Problem is there's an Atlas and yeah, I didn't got back to cover right in time, so he managed to core me. And yeah, I need to get to second line now. I want to get some friendlies between me and the enemy. This Black Knight here, he was taken down by LRMs. So let's try to distract them. I popped a UAV and I popped an artillery strike. So maybe they will be driven out of formation or yeah, they target the UAV. So that my team and yeah, myself is not getting that much damage. Yeah, plan for now is just firing from second line from a decent distance so that I won't get that much backfire or return fire. Some of you said return fire would be the more appropriate term for getting shot in the face by enemies. Unfortunately, there are some LRMs still going around. But yeah, I guess it's pretty safe now. We have an advantage by 4 kills now, and I'm very safe and tempted to go in. So there's the Centurion again. Let's try to get some LB10s to his torso. Yeah, didn't get a kill, but destroyed some components, and I think I did kill most damage dealt. Yeah. So only 2 targets left. There is a Mauler with the open side torso, and I'm trying to wreck it, of course, because it's always a good thing to disarm a mech if you can. And apparently, oops, he got an XL engine, got down, got another kill most damage dealt, and the last enemy, he was also taken down. Good game, everyone. It was a nice brawl. Once we got the LRMs shut down, we had an easy game. We could just go in and kill them one by one. So this time 606 damage, 1 kill, 8 assists, and second most damage in the game. Okay, everybody, this was the Centurion D, and I hope you liked the build. And if you enjoyed the video, I would really appreciate if you would leave a rating or a comment or subscribe to the channel. And that's it for today. See you next time. Goodbye.